Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have been doing your best to see this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, Our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Your situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Cadet, Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. You fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot, or so I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Eyes up in there.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Rifle 3 engaging. Hold them on. What's your stick? Bandit!
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
I'm cornered.
Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Mage 2, missile launch.
I got him! He's mine!
Missile! Evading!
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon. That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs? I can't tell them apart.
Missile fire. Evading.
Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
You're taking cover in the clouds. Get off!
Special weaponry depleted.
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Locked. Mage 2, missile launch.
Stall warning.
Golem 1, missile in the air!
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
To Golem and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
Caution.
What's the deal with all the drones?
Caution. Pull up.
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yuja was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yuja, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delete of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yusian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out. and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east.
さっきまで入ってない感じだったからね。
The multinational space elevator
よい
has
しょ。
been seized by the Erusian
いや
military.
だいぶね、オーシアって今日
Space elevator became both a symbol of
オー
peace
シアだったっけエルジアだったっけオーシアだよね。共和国じゃねみたいな話をちょっとしてたんだけど、全然入ってなかったからもう USB 抜いて、いやこのまま普通にプレイしようと思ったんだけど、ちょっと喋りながらやります。フォートグレイス島飛行から軌道エレベーター落下に軌道エレベーター、これ本当時代背景どこら辺なんだろうな。全然前情報見てないから面白いな。スコフィード攻撃対空レーダー搭載車両。レーダーか。航空ですよ、ですよ。俺はスホーイを買いたいんだけど、スホーイはもうまだ買えない？まだ買えない？もうスホーイ買うんだったらあれだよね。多分ミグとかの系統行かなきゃいけないのか？あ、F2。すぐ F2 あるわ。まあ F16 のカスタム機だからね。なんだこのロックは。なんだこのロックは。お、SU37 あるじゃん。SU37 あるじゃん。どっから行けるんだ？やっぱミグか。ミグから買えと。で、買えない。お金が足んない。今回はね、普通に F16 で行って、さっきと同じ装備で。で、スホイ37を目指しましょう。いやね、黄色の13が好きすぎるからね、早くあのスキンを使いたいんだよね。マルチ黄色の13で溢れるだろうな。明治はゴーレムは名前まで出てんのか。あの四角はサムかな。あ、ミスった。まあいいや、戻ってこよう。サムか。そう簡単には食らわん。ミサイル短いな、ロック。あ、こっちじゃない。あ、危ない、電線。あれ大丈夫なのかな。
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is
あ
connected
れ
to
戦
our
闘兵
entire
か。
force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. Push the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
ワーニング。A ガン。A がね、サムでしょ、多分狙ってんのは。
H2, target destroyed.
これターゲット。
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
レーダータワー。
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
おいしょー。大丈夫でしょ。なんないなんない。あ、やばい、飛び立とうとしてた今。いけるでしょ。おっと。一発じゃ爆撃はダメか。どっから撃たれてんだろう。空にいっぱいいんのか。全然俺が気にしないだけで。あ、待ってダメか。これ落としただけ金額に反映されんのかな。2の傭兵部隊じゃあるまいし。どっから撃たれてるんだ。雲の中でミサイルの追尾性能が低下します。ああ、そういうところまでやってるんだ。なるほどな。
Can't say I blame them. All transports have been destroyed, but what were they carrying?
弾薬費とかあんのかな。そこら辺考えちゃうね。あ、ミグか。アブじゃね、当たった。やろう。俺に一撃食らわしやがったな。あ、上がっとる。ああ、ミサイル。ヘリだったらどんな状態でも当たってたような気がするんだけど、そうはいかんさき。当たるっしょ。ああ、うまい。 よっしゃ。ほら、どこにいんだ？雲の中？わかんねえや。なんかイベント。なんぞこれ。急な無人機。この無人機ネタは時事ネタだよ、これもう本当に。なんだあれは。あれ落とさなきゃいけないっけ？光線する。これ序盤じゃなかなか落とせないやつなんじゃないの？ホワイトアウトして名前が見えない。高すぎる。MQ99。こういう仮想機いいよね。ナイトレベルも復活させてほしい。先っていうか、うわー早いな。早いし飛んでるとこ高くてホワイトアウトして見えないんだよな。当たっちゃうかな。当たっちゃう。よし。大丈夫でしょ。味方が落としてくれた。やばい。あーいって。やばい。さすがにやばいぞ。実戦だったら死んでた。あかんか。スペシャルエポン使ってこう。あれ味方だ。わからん。どこだ。近場。そう、そいつ。当たるな。SP エポン強いな。これは当たんないか。これ当たる。よっしゃ、ほら。いやー、やっぱり空はいいね。このトゥーンが好き。エスコン感ある。ホワイトアウトして見えないな。そう考えたらこのコックピット図の方が見やすいのかな。無様にもね、ダメージ食らっちゃったな。ミサイル一発もらったもんな。心なき鳥。
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
両面作戦。両面作戦はいけない。軍事的に両面作戦はいつも負けるから。 ナポレオンも負けてるから。両面作戦はいけない。
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the
攻撃の予
peacekeeping
防者ない
forces
み
of
たいな
various
戦艦
countries,
しか
including Oceania,
その
suffer
戦
major
争
damage.
をった。
The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was
ケスト
spared
レ
from
ル
the attack.
ケストレルってなんか聞いたことあん
Kestrel 2
な。
is now preparing to launch another
な
attack
んか
against
ケストレルっ
Erusia's
て聞いたことあん
capital,
な。過去に
Parvati.
出てきたかな。
The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape
バ
Gandar
ルチャ
Bay
ー。バルチャーは
safely.
聞いたことない。バルチャーは知らな
However,
い。
it lost all its aircraft,
ケストレル
so
は
it's
聞いた
sailing
ことあ
empty.
んな。
Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons.
チョピンブルー。
The enemy maintains air superiority,
チョピンブルー。
so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier
Arsenal
Arsenal
Battle.
carries this new drone, MQ-101.
だいぶ時代後なの
The
か
Ocean
なこ
Army
れ。
headed up the development of the
こう無
massive
人機出てくる
Arsenal
ってこと
birds
は。
and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support.
おお、ナイトレーベン来いよ。
However, it's been reported that the carriers
そ
may
れ
have
ばっか
fallen
だ
into
わ
the。hands
ナ
of
イ
the
トレーベン
Erusian
来てほしい
forces.
わ。
If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator
エレベーター
ASAP.
奪還。
Good luck out there.
よし、ミグが買えるはず。スホイまで行くぞ。戦火はしないけどぶっといますって感じだよね。ミグいいね。こっち行けるか。行っちゃおう。ここまで行けるか。31トン。33って何が違うの ?33 があれでしょ6出てきた空母に乗るやつでしょあ、そうだ。で31は大型迎撃機。高速性能とアビオニクス搭載によるなんちゃらかんちゃら。俺は37に乗りてんだよ。お、47もある。いやでもやっぱ男は37だよな。男はっていうか俺が黄色の13好きなだけだけど。なるほどね。33もあれだな。もしかしたら6ナノスキン来るかもしれないから、33から取っちゃおうか。すごい欲しい。すごい欲しいぞ。すごい欲しいぞ。でも高い。これミッション5回6回やんないといけないんじゃない？やっていくたびにもらえる額増えていくのかな。最初5万ぐらいだったかな。スタートミッションで兵数選ぶのか。対地攻撃じゃないか。エアトゥエアか。もしかしたらハイパワーエアトゥエア。大型爆撃も一発で脅せますせみたいな。そういう系ね。なんかもっと、なんか、 高軌道のやつが欲しいんだけど、まあ、これはこれでありだけど。でつけれるわけね。なるほどね。あ、これはあれか、もしかしてこのスホーイの方面じゃないこういうやつも全部のやつにつけれるところなんかな。一応まずミグで行ってみよう。総発エンジンいいね。総発いいって言うんだったらまずはファントム乗れよみたいなねとこあるけど。ん？空中給油？マジで？なるほどな。以前ほど難しくないね。これ後々なんか長期ミッションとかで使わされるのかな。嫌だな。おお、加速違うねやっぱり。おーおーおー、マッハ超えてるぜ。このスホイ系のこのね覆われてる感じよりスホイ系っていうかロシア系多いかな。まあまあこういうこと言うからね。軍事警察にやられるからあれだけど。ほんとこれは
chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move even if you're in a 9G turn. Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. Friendly boss. 4 remaining. I need to get away. Thank you. We're getting our ass.
あ、マジだ、危ない。危ない。
H2, missile launch.
Cobra reinforcements. We're taking too much damage. Yeah, I'm on his ass.
H2 locked.
They got me.
3 remaining.
Enemy missile detected.
当たるかな。当たんない。どこ行った。まあ後ろかい。近い近い。ん？ああ、違うところしてたんだ。それは当たらんわ。よし、いけるっしょ。味方どんだけそっとしてんだよ。あの F16 乗ってんのは相当なエースやな。このタイミングだ。あ、向こうも旋回してる。Okay.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
スケルトンスカード。ん What?
What the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
おー、回転翼。おー、あれだね、アーマードコアのアルゼブラのアームズソードを思い出すね。でかいの落としたらいいの。あれまっすぐ来るな。ミスか。でかいの落とせないのまだ。ダメか、まだ落とせないのか。さすがに当たらんが。おっと、なるほどね。ちょっと経ったら落とすようになるね。めんどくさいな。めっちゃ撃たれてんな。数が多いな、数が。それを引きつけるのが味方の役目だ。引きを引き付け。ジャンルイがやられたを思い出す。
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3's lost.
サブプロペラ。どっからどっから後ろから追ってきてる。前こいつも撃ってんのか。こいつもバシバシ撃ってんだな。フリゲード艦みたいな見せるやつがするな。一発じゃ壊れねえのか。こういう時のための。なんだ何空砲積んでんのか。いた。なんだ。近づきすぎるとダメなのか。そういうこと。逃げられた。これもしかしてあれ。なるほどな。おい、プライアルアーマーじゃねえかよ。なるほどな。それでダメージ食らってたのね。それで落とせなかったんだ。それでロックもメインプロペラできなかったんだね。そったら早えな。ストール。いけるか。よし。うわ、そう。
Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with UAVs. Good work. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just Just keep firing. My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
なるほどな。
Retreating aircrafts.
今回はこういう設定でいくのね。
Gargoyle 1, Column 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. Rescue 30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile!
Fast. It's like he...
ちょっと一回奇襲で落としてみようか。
What the hell? Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run. Got one in my sights.
1200ぐらいで同じぐらいなのかな。
Fox 2.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Mage 2, walking.
Golem and Maze Squadron. Help us.
Get those UAVs off of friends.
Let Golem and Maze Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
奇襲下手。やっぱエイム障害者だわ。
Machines don't get tired.
お、いいと落とした。奇襲と落としたらなんかあんのかな。トロフィー奇襲で100機落とすとかあったら嫌だな。
Good kill. An ally's hit. Golem and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours.
あいつが狙われてんのね。そういう設定ね。
Don't ice up in there.
Maze Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help them?
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Gray's aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
まだいっぱいいるわ。まだいっぱいいるわ。
I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off.
I'm still stocked up. Bring them on.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2.
今のは俺の奇襲でやったのか。
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator.
味方のミサイルなのか。
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support. Somebody.
さすがに無理だな。
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brody?
おお、曲がるね。無人機はいいね。G 関係ねえから。おお、曲がるね。
How can I retreat with the UAV on my tail?
Distract the bandit. Buy your friend some time. Behind the enemy.
UAV down.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
これじゃ当たんない。思ったとおり飛んでくれないな、敵は。
I can't pull out of this furball.
Mage 2, missile launch.
いけるっしょ。よし。まだいる？
All UAVs have been splashed.
オッケーオッケー。だいぶ食らったな。64か。 あんなプライアルアーマーがあるなんて知らないよ。アイフィールドかなんかわかんないけど、せこいよあんな。あれなんか今後なんかして剥がすんだろうな。かなんか天候かなんかで効かなくなってるところとか、なんか隙ができるようなやつとか、そういうので撃墜するんだろうな。全部やったんじゃねえのか、戻ってったじゃないか。あ、ま、滑走路。あ、無理だこれ。いけるわ。400でも着陸できたわ。あ、これ金たまんないとダメなやつ。別名バレたし。
Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases.
SU-35S。これね、もう SU-37 が試験機だからね、35S が、まあ本物の次世代機というか、27フランカーの次世代機みたいなとこあるよね。まあ俺は37が好きなんだけど。ちょこちょこ入るね、ストーリー。
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
無人戦闘機の元になったパイロットは無人戦闘機よりもいい動きをすると。なるほど。
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole.
いやー、エスコン
If you
の
took the
空気
stink
いい
of all
な
the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic who stretched for the life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Rescue 東大森。
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome.
アーセナルバード。無人機か。あのでかいやつはなんていうの？あれがアーセナルバード。あのちっちゃいやつは何なの？
The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility.
同行していた部下有能。
Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year.
ああ、昔谷内で飛ばされたやつか。
Clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you.
本作その短期突破にはトリガーは君にやってもらう。俺はトリガーなのね。俺はゴーレムじゃないのね。ここで気づく。 これがトリガー1ね。さあ金いくらもらえたんだろう。7万ぐらいか。ちょっとずつ上がってんだな。5万、6万、7万。で次8万もらって9万もらってギリ足んないぐらい。どうしような。機関砲の集団率はギリ足んないぐらいだよね。19万だったら10万10万もらえるんだったらいいけど、敵倒した数かな。ちょっとね、モビリティ低いな。まあでも他も低いから、ミグが一番高いの。そうなの？なんかミグそんなイメージねえな。
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
お、なんか動いてる。
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
ああ、ダメ。なるほどね。
H2's in the clouds.
なんだこれ。
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
こんな都市の真上飛んだらバレるんじゃねえの？大丈夫か？雲でも大丈夫って言ってたから、そういうのでショートカットも一応できるようになってるのかな。最初はね、普通に行こう。
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
真ん中行かなきゃいけないのね。ここ抜けてった方がいいかな。
Currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it.
風がすごいな。
Despite his success, he remained a humble hero.
風じゃないのか。いや、風か。ちょっと煽られてんな。
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
あー、なんか煽られてんな。嫌だな、嫌だな。危ない危ない危ない。これ到着？ OK OK。
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
なんやねん、もうレーダー抜けるだけで精一杯は。
Silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly.
なるほど。
Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile.
Break! Missile incoming!
Missile. Missile.
H2, lock it. H2, target destroyed. H2, target destroyed.
あ、やばい。いてててて。
H2, target down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Half of the anti-air guns down. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then. Half of the SAM sites are down.
あ、ダメだ。
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
ああ、近いわ。
Mage 2, rescue team can't land until
対空兵
anti-air
器が残っ
weapons
て
are
いたら
down.
九州に着陸
Destroy
できない。
them.
そうね。
All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ. Mage 2, target down.
あと一つ。OK でしょう。
All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, we're clear to land.
シーゴブリン。
Roger. Running for wing sight. We're almost there.
航空部隊出てきそうだな。やっぱり拠点もあんのか、資格ってことは。
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the Express's location now.
当たるかな。当たるね。
Mage 2, missile, evade.
We're being locked onto.
報酬が変わるかどうかわかんないけど、とりあえず落としとこう。これ当たんのかな。ああ、ダメだ。しっかり判定あるわ。コンテナボックス。
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire. Sierra 2, hold position. We're cut off. Taking fire. We're pinned down. Shoot back. Express identified. Behind the gantry crane. Mr. Harling, stay right there. Jacob's been hit. Incoming rocket.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? Yeah. Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
They got the chopper and Sierra too. That was thermobaric. Rocket!
Damn. UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down. UAV down. That's about half. Mop up the rest.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy?
あ、こっから出てんのね。そういうことね。なるほどな。
Rescue unit down.
今上がった。
This radio. Get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Gold Squadron. Let's take it up a notch, okay?
3 remaining. Destroy the target.
We found an Erusian transport craft. His engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harling.
あとは、あ、向こうにもうたどり着いたやつがいる
All
のか。
squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information
マ
via
ザー
the
グース
data
は
link.
データリンクで情報を送った。
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with.
あれいあれい。
Oh yeah, all mine.
Missile away. 1 remaining.
れるか。オッケーじゃない？オッケー。ハーリーに戻れた。おお、さすが軌道エレベーター、すごいな。どこまで行けるか行ってみるか。
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220. Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
まだ敵？あ、なんかもうここから射出装置みたいになってるんだな。他はないんだ。こいつは落としないのね。ぐるっと空から後ろ取るか。あ、なんか向こうにコンテナがあるぞ。あれなんか意味ありげじゃない？一応やっとこっか。ちょっと任せてした味方に。
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
Enemy behind. I hear you, but this isn't exactly a fighter.
Oh yeah, bullseye!
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
やり忘れかな。やり忘れないと思うんだけどな。あ、コンテナトラック。やっぱりあれが出してんじゃん。
Gargoyle, change radio frequency. Chronicles 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed. Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, baffle, baffle, baffle.
あ、敵全然いない。あ、もう落ちてるわ。味方強い。あ、軌道エレベーター壊しちゃうの？っていうか、こういう超小型機だったら近接信管とかだったら一発落ちるんじゃないの？もっと敏感な。あ、ダメだ。
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
ミサイル誘導すごいな。
Respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Star warning. Star warning.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas.
さすがに無理。
We still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you.
きりねえな。全部やんないといけないのか。
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, you piloting that plane?
Passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launching a Arsenal Bird Liberty headed toward the AO.
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe. Mage 2, clear out the bogies near Mother Goose 1. Protect Mother Goose 1. Destroy those UAVs. We've run out of time. Return to base. The mission has failed.
ミッション失敗？マジか
ー。Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured.
なーに全部落とさんとあかんのか。
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air
あ、い
superiority.
けた。
Enemy on my tail. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
食い放題やけどいらんわこんなに。
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Radar lock acquired.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Losing control.
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond. Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
いけない。
Mr.
いける。
Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Missed.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are...
あ、落ちた。いやー、ミッション失敗2つも見れるなんて。
Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating. Friendly fire. I saw it. Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
え、これ成功なの？これ成功なの？
Mage 1, was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest.
あ、俺？
UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchway. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
え、これ分岐があんの？助かるルートと助かんないルートと。エスコン3仕様なの？
You can't fly for a while. You understand?
え、こういうルートもあんの？助けらんないの？え、違うの？これがこれだけなの？そういうこと？え、何これ？重罪。
Operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no
配
hope
備
he
要請の
survived.
初心者。
Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating a former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
ミラージュ。助かるルートあんのかな。
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base.
機体が釣りあるからストーリーも釣りあるんかな。
We had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers.
ああ、なるほどな。これでトリガーはここの懲罰部隊に来るってことか。そういうストーリーね。これメインストーリーでこれでいいのね。
Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
大統領殺害。
My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to
しんがりか。
Whoever signed up for that.
男の誉れよな。
But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat.
そうね、しんがりは撤退できんから。
And one time,
捨てがあまりっすわ。
said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when
綺麗な撤退戦ができる将軍がいい将軍ってよく言うもんね。
My dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass.
おバカ野郎。
He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
444懲罰部隊。
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh.
罪名まで言うの?
His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack. Incoming! Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual.
警報止めろ。いつものやつだ。慣れてやがる。
was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again? Wonder how many will lose today. Better than solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with
もしかして今まで買った機体とか使えない系？
But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
.使えるじゃん。おー、21と104。おー、またまた。渋いの。アクイットミッションじゃない、ミスター。ツリーが見たかったんだ。ツリーが見たかったんだよ。ほほほほほほほ。スターファイターいいね。渋いな。海部で出れるじゃん。いいじゃん。じゃあ全然いいわ。見つけたら上がるだけなのね。下がったりはしないのね。
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
いや、懲罰とか囚人とかあんま言わないでほしいんだよな。
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. Woohoo! My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass. Spare 15,
nice.
Take off confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good.
あ、ミサイルないの。
More interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He
あ
shot 2 missiles right
バル
between
カンも
Harling's
ダメな
eyes.
の。
Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling
これ
surveillance.
途中で解除されるやつでしょ。
Runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
3, this is Squirrel 1. Numbers we can handle. Proceed with us. Squirrel Squadron, get into formation.
I really couldn't give a shit.
見つけてやろうと思ったけど当たんなかった。
This is Squirrel 3. Locked on bandit. There's a juicy target.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Is that convincing?
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower! Hey, what's with all the shaking? There's smoke!
Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKinsey?
あ、当たった。
Damn it!
正面か。
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs.
Oh.
Weapons
show no mercy. Gonna have to rethink the odds. Now, if we had missiles, went to bed which one of us gets the first kill trigger. This is the penal unit.
お、すごいよ。俺もそれ乗りたい。
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done. Sorry, I got lucky.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real
あれ
pretty.
どこ
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you.
これは
In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harlan's murderer.
いいな SU33 俺も乗りてえわ。
It's in my blood.
そんでエスコン6のスキン欲しいな。お、殴られてる殴られてる。
Fox 2.
よし。
I'm spiked. Requesting assistance.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. We lost all of them. Where the hell are we out here? What is this bullshit? Don't panic. This isn't our first dance.
これ当たるぞ当たるぞこれは。あ、下がってる。あ、いってた。うん。あ、下にいる。
Fox 2.
Your ass is mine. Die.
I'm hit. I'm hit.
This is decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
よく見えない。
Wow, look at Trigger go.
危ない。
Lucky shot.
Multiple bandits inbound.
さすがに当たる。
They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Pete, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
ん？まだ生きてる。
Trigger, don't get shot down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger. Special weaponry out.
Trigger again.
We're going down.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. Instrument service pretty good. Can't believe this seems to be strapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. I feel like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Someone help me out here.
おっと近い。
The targets are still active. Keep up the
So.
attack. What the hell are you doing? Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Fire. Evading.
Shit! I missed.
どこにいんの？下？上か？あれ？あれ遠いでしょ。どこ？あ、上か。いて。
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 4 targets remaining. Oh yeah, let's do this. Sparing, watch your mouth. 3 targets remaining. 2 targets
このエ
remaining.
スコンらしいね。
Someone make a squadron of
すげえエースか。
some kind of reason. The paper mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick.
Stop the border.
This dog has an idea how to end the war.
下だね。
Bingo! Good going! That cheers me up. Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Quit hiding. Returning fire is expected.
1 bandit left. Take him down now. First come, first served. All targets confirmed eliminated.
しょら。
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer?
ハーディング殺し。今晩は俺のおごりだ。
Chatter Spare Squadron.
ミサイル2発食らったな。
RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner.
ミグタフだ
Spare
な。
7. What happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing? Then you win. So what? You're not done? Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check.
もう着陸はいい。一回やったから。
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
がっつりイベント入るな。ほぼ毎は。
Mihai's granddaughters like to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance.
今回はほんと力入れてるな。
From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland.
ムーンライトマイル
My
じゃん。
grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dimitru Margarita Cornelia Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime.
渋い。やっぱおっさんがかっこいい家もいいね。
One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy.
ブラボーやってると娼婦の一例にしか見えない。
Truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches.
モデリングすげえな。力入れてるな。
They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Mission 6 ロングデイ。いくつぐらいなんだろう。20、30ぐらいあんのかな。
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fire. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo,
そもそもこんな高級な戦闘機乗ってるんだから正規部隊じゃないと無理でしょ。スクラップ同然だとしても飛ぶ戦闘機とか非正規部隊がそんな持てるわけねえじゃん。とかいうのは野暮なのね。そういかえる？そういかえる？買えない。くー。UM あれか。UM は UM じゃないですよ。これ福座か。わかんない。37は33買ってから3万で55万高いな。いやでもチェルミナートル欲しいな。軽量プレートディスク、加速性能がアップする。これなんだろうな。一等空兵の階級昇格後解放されます。架空機かな。航空機だったら嬉しいな。エスコンの航空機好きだからな。 放送時間が1時間59分。だいたいね、2時間区切りで録画のやつやるから、一旦ここで休憩ということで、すぐ戻ってきますけど、一旦放送終了します。